Hey y'all, I want to welcome y'all to Daddy Cooks, and today we are going to be doing cabbage. The ingredients that I have is I chopped up some salt pork. I got about a half a bell pepper. I'm going to use about a half an onion. Got my cabbage, black pepper, garlic, minced garlic, parsley flakes, garlic powder, seasoning salt, paprika, onion powder, hot sauce, and we're gonna go and jump into this. So I want to welcome you all again to Daddy Cooks, and let's get cooking. All right. Okay, guys, I put my salt pork in a skillet. Gonna go ahead and let that cook. Kind of fries like bacon a little bit. I didn't add any oil to it. Because it's a lot of fat on the salt pork, so I don't really need that. And then also I chopped up about a half a bell pepper and a half an onion, and I'm just gonna use about a half of this cabbage because I'm really not a cabbage eater, and my son isn't really a cabbage eater, so that's where we're at right now. So I'll get back with you all when we move forward. All right. Okay guys, the salt pork is just about done, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next, but that looks pretty good. And also, if you want to add more salt pork to it, you can. I don't like a lot in mine. I just use salt pork for the flavor, to give it a little salt to it, natural salt to it. But I mean, you can add more. I don't like a lot. So, and also I got my cabbage over here, sitting over here in water. I'm going to rinse it down, and then we're going to add it all in and incorporate it, but I'll follow you all down the steps though. And this is like a half a cabbage that I chopped up. All right. Okay guys, this is how the salt pork looks. Kind of looks like like you fried some bacon up. What I did was I just took my salt pork out of it, and then you're gonna have like a grease from the salt pork that I just fried. Don't throw that away. Use that to put your onions and your bell peppers in. And we're gonna, for about maybe 4 or 5 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and pan fry this onions and bell pepper in the fat or the grease from the salt pork. Guys, here is my onions and my bell peppers. I had them searing or pan frying for about 5 minutes. Gonna go ahead and add my cabbage in. You want to make sure you're using like a nice size pan to cook these cabbage in, because I mean, they're gonna cook down a little bit, but when you first put them in there, they're gonna kind of take up a lot of space in the pan. So you want to make sure you got a nice size pan. Basically what we're gonna do is go ahead and mix all of this together right now, and then I'll get back with you on the next step. Okay guys, I went ahead and added about maybe a half a teaspoon of the minced garlic, about a half a teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of onion powder, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and basically what we're going to do right now, and I added about a half a cup of water to this, is we're going to steam this. Some people like it fried. I like my cabbage steamed. Maybe I'll do a recipe where I fry it, but right now we're going to do this one as steamed cabbage. So that's where we are right now. I'm going to go ahead and incorporate all this up. And I don't have a top for this pan because it's like one of my biggest pans. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to wrap it up with some foil so I can get that steam effect from it. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and I'll check back in a minute. All right. Okay, this is where we're at right now. I had it covered. Like I said, like if you don't have a top to fit your pan, I just covered it with a piece of foil. because we want to basically steam this. So let's go ahead and take a look how it's looking right now. And there we have it. We got steamed cabbage right now. And the reason why I haven't added any salt into this yet, because this salt pork is going to give it a flavor or add salt to it. So I don't want to do it yet. So right now I'm going to go ahead and add my salt pork, my fried salt pork that we cooked earlier. We're just going to incorporate that up and let it steam some more. Stir it around and keep checking it. Alright, I'll get back with you all in a minute. Okay guys, right now I went ahead and added about a half a teaspoon of paprika, probably a half a teaspoon of seasoning salt, and a half a teaspoon of hot sauce. Like I said, depending on how much salt pork you use, when you're doing cabbage, my best bet is to taste it and then add the seasonings into it. If you like it saltier, then add whatever more, but I used about a half, maybe a half a teaspoon of seasoning salt, hot sauce, and added a little paprika into it. So everything is still cooking. I still got it covered. Gonna go on mix up what I added into it, and we are very close to this being done. So I'll check back with you all in a minute. Alright. Hey guys, I went ahead and turned the stove off, and here we have our steamed cabbage and salt pork. And I appreciate you all for tuning into this video. Please like and share, and check out the recipe. Pretty simple. And I will holler at you all on the next video, and peace.